Hello, Bilishkavava here with another MTG video, posting new MTG videos every 2 days. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel? Because it really does help, and I want to thank the subscribers who are already subscribed. So today I want to go back to some controversy, back to some hullabaloo that's going on in the Magic the Gathering community. So unless you've been living under a rock or you don't really care about Magic the Gathering, you probably have already heard of Jeremy from Unsleeved Media running a crusade. I'm going to call it a crusade. I know some people mocked my use of the word in a previous video, but I'm going to call it a crusade. It is a personal crusade that he's taken up against Wizards of the Coast and against the Magic the Gathering Judge program, specifically bad people that are in the Magic the Gathering Judge program, convicted of doing crimes. And Jeremy's saying that he wants background checks. So, of course, there's been a lot of controversy over this. Some people seem to disagree with Jeremy. They seem to think that it's overblown, that he's making things up, that it's not as bad as it sounds. Others like MTG Lion and Desolator Magic have gone to the side of Jeremy and Unsleeved Media. And furthermore, others like Tolarian Community College and Wedge from the Mana Source, the Command Zone, have not said anything at all. And I did a previous video saying that it's probably the best interest for Tolarian and Wedge and the Mana Source and the Command Zone guys to not say anything about this, because why do they want to promote Jeremy when they don't really like Jeremy or Unsleeved Media? So it's in their best interest to just ignore this, let it blow over, who cares? There has been a lot of people attacking Jeremy on this topic. Now, I personally stand on the side of what's the harm in running background checks? If there's a problem, let's run background checks. I cannot vouch how thorough Jeremy has been with his investigation. He has said it himself that he is a small team. They're single-handedly trying to investigate this. If Wizards of the Coast would step in and investigate it, they would probably find more people and the information would be more credible because it's coming from Wizards of the Coast and they have more reach, more power, more influence to get stuff done in their own game than Jeremy, which is basically just a YouTuber. But I fall on the side of why not have background checks. If there's a problem, let's just run background checks. They're not that expensive. Jeremy's even run a GoFundMe to raise the money for judges who can't pay for it. Why not just background checks and get it over and done with? But surprisingly, there's been a lot of pushback, and I think the pushback's coming squarely from the source of who's saying that we need background checks. If it came from a different YouTuber, let's say another bigger YouTube like Tolarian Community College, if he came out with this, everyone would be flocking to it, wanting to know information, wanting to get Wizards on board with background checks. But because it's coming from Jeremy, it is tainted. It is a tainted message, and people don't like the message because they don't like the messenger. They shoot the messenger over the message. And if you see MTG Lion, he's done a whole array of videos. Go check out MTG Lion. He's done a whole slew of videos, so many videos, and he basically breaks it down. He breaks it down pretty clearly. He breaks it down even better than I can. And he basically, the hatred for the messenger, which is Jeremy, that's clouding the message. The message itself isn't bad. It's background check for judges. All in all, even Rudy from Alpha Investments in his latest video said, what's the problem with background checks? Just get background checks. Even he said that he gets background checks to buy guns, to go different places. He needs background checks for him. So why not get background checks for judges who are working with kids? Makes sense. Protect the Magic community. But because it's coming from Jeremy, it's tainted, people don't want to listen, and they attack Jeremy and they forget about the message. And the message itself is pretty clear, and it's actually a pretty good message. Background check to protect the children. There's no problem there. Do I agree with the whole doxing? A lot of people are accusing Jeremy of doxing and just putting out information, home addresses and stuff of these people. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's wise for Jeremy to do it. Let's not forget that Jeremy isn't a police. He isn't a cop. He's taken on this crusade, but he's not a cop. I can see things from both sides, but fundamentally I agree with the message of background checks. Now, Jeremy has had a little victory. He's had a little victory, and it comes in the form of Channel Fireball. Channel Fireball has sent out a memo for its judges Jeremy did get a copy of the memo. I don't know how. He's got a lot of connections. And it does say that from now on, Channel Fireball will be running background screening on their judges, which is what Jeremy wanted. It is a first step in acknowledging that, yes, we should have background checks, and Channel Fireball is stepping up to the plate as the first one to say, yes, we're going to do this. Not openly, they're not saying it openly to everyone, but they have sent out a message to all the judges saying, we are going to start running background checks on all you people who work for Channel Fireball and do the judging for Channel Fireball. So Channel Fireball stepping up, they're being the good guys here. We need the other ones to step up. Star City Games needs to step up with this. And we probably need an official word from Wizards. Now, we had an official word. We had a word from Wizards from a woman that's, I don't know her name. She's head of marketing or something. She said something that it's just a crusade, that they're just trying to smear Wizards of the Coast. I've heard a lot of the judges say that as well. Some people, I've even talked to a judge at my local game store. He said that it's probably severely overblown, that there's a lot of good judges, a lot of people are doing all right, and this is basically what he was telling me. This is what my judge at my local game store was saying, is that there's a broad stroke being painted over all the judges, and the judges don't like that. And I can see why good, working hard, and these are volunteers. Wizards has made it really clear that the judge program has nothing to do with them, and they are volunteers. They're being painted all as criminals. And what my judge friend was telling me, he works there at the local game store as a judge, he was saying that it's bad for all judges because they're all being painted at this, like, as criminals. So of course there's going to be some pushback from the judges, as in, like, we're not all criminals, and Jeremy's basically bringing up all this crusade and it's affecting all of us, and we don't want that. So there's been pushback from the judges. I can see that on the way of the judges. I can see both sides, as I've said multiple times. I can see Jeremy's side, which is get background checks, that's okay. And I can see the judges' side, which is, listen, we're judges, we're volunteers, and we're being crushed now and being painted as all evil, and we're not all evil. And of course, Wizards doesn't want to do a direct statement because, of course, linking children's card game, which Magic is a children's card game, like Pokemon, like Hearthstone, it's a children's card game, linking that with criminals, Wizards doesn't want to do that because it's a PR nightmare, and I can see why Wizards wouldn't want to do that. But I think the less they talk about this currently, the bigger the snowball's getting. Jeremy has amassed a massive snowball. You got a lot of articles coming out, a lot of stuff linking Wizards and linking Magic to criminals, and it's not a good look. So I think by Wizards staying silent, they're just letting Jeremy build up a bigger ball to throw. Once again, I've seen a lot of people also, I want to make this clear, I am not an HQ Unsleeved Media supporter. I am not anti-Wizards. I am not pro-Jeremy. I am not pro-Tolarian Community College. I think they're all good. They all do what they need to do. They all do Magic the Gathering content. I am a very small Magic the Gathering content maker. So I've got no place in saying you should be kicked out, you should be put in. That's not my place. I just see things objectively, what I think is right and what I think is wrong. It might be completely wrong. If it is, you can post down in the comment sections telling me how wrong I am. And this doesn't have anything to do with Christina. I know a lot of people have been talking about, listen, this is all because of Christina. I don't think this has anything to do with Christina. I always said, and I will maintain this line of talk and this line of thought, that Christina should come back to Magic the Gathering and she should do cosplaying again in Magic. And I think even Wizards should hire her because cosplaying adds to the atmosphere in a GP, in a Pro Tour. It just adds to the build-up. That's what BlizzCon has. All the big tournaments, League of Legends, they all have these cosplayers walking around because it builds atmosphere. And I think that's important. I think she should come back. But this topic has nothing to do with her. Some people are saying that this is just Jeremy wanting to defame Wizards of the Coast, so he's just latched onto this because of the lifetime ban. I don't know if that's right or wrong because I'm not Jeremy. Post down in the comment sections what you think. Do you think he's just running this crusade because he got lifetime banned? Or do you think he's running this crusade because he actually believes that there should be background checks? And he does make a lot of good points, and I think background checks isn't a bad idea. Should I even be using the word crusade in this? Or is it just one guy with a YouTube channel and a bit of a reach? I don't know. Post down in the comment sections what you think. I've given my thoughts on this topic, but I would love to hear what you think about all of this. Please do not forget that I'm posting new MTG content every 2 days, so if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel, because it really does help. And that's about it. Bilishka Vava, out.